You're here because you're ready to stop just surviving your day and start owning it. Today isn't about burning calories or checking a box. It's about posture, balance, and reclaiming the strength that life may have tried to strip away. We are anchoring the body so the mind can follow. Let's settle into your breath and give yourself permission to be exactly where you are. We are just starting here with a beautiful side stretch, and we are in seated position. Go ahead and flow with me here. Doesn't matter which side you're on. I just want to make sure that those sits bones are both on the mat, and when you reach into that side bend, that you're really feeling it in the side body. Nice, beautiful cat-cow in seated position. Do what feels good here. I'm inhaling as I move forward, exhaling as I round the back, drop the chin to the chest. Finding that breath and getting ready to start our practice. You can do what you want here. If you want to add a couple little turns or swirls, that works too. Let's come up to standing. We are going to start in standing here. Take 5 slow roll downs. So I'm just heading all the way down here, hands toward the ground. And then nice and easy, you're rolling back up. The head is the first to go down and the last to come up. Nice and easy, breathing in, reaching the arms to the sky. And bring it all the way down. Forward fold. Arms should feel nice and heavy along with your head. If you need to have a little bend in your knees here, that is totally okay. Really pressing up through those heels, feeling the energy flow through. Keep those knees soft and move with intention. Let's remind your spine that it is allowed to let go of the weight. Just got a couple more here. Rolling down one vertebrae at a time. I know that you're used to rushing, to moving as fast as you can to stay ahead of the pain. But today you're going to stop. You're going to go nice and slow and intentional. Last one. Rolling down vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is heavy. Let the fingers hang. Maybe they touch the mat. Maybe they don't. That is okay. Wherever you're at today is exactly where you're supposed to be. All right, from here, we're going to head into the sit to stand squat. We're going to do 15 of these. We're going to keep the feet hip width apart, stay tall through the chest, and pressing up through those heels. So sitting back and pressing up. I love to squeeze my glutes at the top and kind of tuck my pelvis a little bit, add an extra little layer to this at the top. You try to stay with my speed. If it's too much, slow it down. If you want to speed it up, feel free to do that too. When everything in your life feels like it's collapsing, you have to be the one who stands tall. We're going to keep those knees steady, keep that weight grounded. You are building the strength to carry the new life that you're creating. Pretend that there's a chair behind you here. It really does help, that visual. You can do what you want with your arms and hands here, but really bringing them straight ahead and reaching towards the sky and looking straight up and ahead really helps you keep that posture. From here, right into calf raise balance. We're going to do 12 reps here. Your rise and lower. Nice and easy and slow with control. Grow tall through the crown of your head. We aren't just working on ankles, we're working on the balance required to stand on your own 2 feet after everything has changed. You want to stay focused here. You can see I have a little wobble to me because it is a challenge for your balance. It's pretty crazy. It's such a small movement. You see that I just kind of brought my hands up in front of me here. I do struggle sometimes with where to put my hands. So sometimes I like them on my hips. Sometimes I like them kind of crossed in front of me. There are no rules with that. Do what feels good here and what helps you. Also finding one little speck on the floor or on the wall and focus on that really does help with balance too. Little life hack for you there. All right, from here, we're going to head into the reverse lunge. We're doing 10 on each side, so those babies are going to be shaking and burning by the time we're done. Keep that front foot grounded and your torso upright. You don't have to dump your weight into the problem. We're going to stay tall, we're going to stay centered, and we're going to move with grace. The grace of someone who knows exactly where they are going. I'm just doing one leg at a time. I have my left leg started here. You do whichever one you want. Just make sure you remember to do the next one. The opposite one, I should say. See if that knee can touch the ground. If it doesn't, that's okay too. It's a slight hover. It doesn't actually need to tap the ground, but getting it nice and low into that lunge. Reversing that leg and repeating on the opposite side. My right leg goes back. I'm reaching my arms straight up, looking straight ahead, so that helps that torso, helps that back stay nice and straight. What we really want to avoid here is just leaning too far forward. Take your time, feel that, feel the burn. You're feeling it by now. If you need to slow down, that's okay. You probably don't want to speed it up too much because you're going to really compromise the position if you do that. That balance begins to get tricky the faster you go. And Pilates isn't about speed. It's not about speed at all. It's really about control. It's slowing things down. Sometimes the slowest movement is the hardest. We're almost there. Finish strong. All right, we are going to start in the side leg reach. 12 each side, using that standing hip for stability. You're just lifting that leg nice and straight and controlled. This isn't about speed. You don't have to get it super high at all. You're going to feel the challenge, even lifting it just a little bit. And again, we don't want to compromise that balance. You're going to really feel this in your standing leg a lot. And we're doing 12 each side. We're going to use that standing hip again to really focus on that stability, shaking the legs out, and we're going to switch sides. Lifting and lowering. Do what you want again with your arms and hands here. You can have them on your hips. You can even have them raised up, whichever feels good for you. Whatever helps you stay controlled. We spend so much time leaning on others or letting ourselves be pushed off balance. Right now, you are your own stabilizer. Keep that waist lifted, chest up, heart open, and using that breath. Never forget the breath. All right, from here, we're going to head into the standing oblique crunch. 12 reps each side. I'm doing one leg at a time. This is controlled movement. So do not yank or force. That's how we break. When you meet your knee to your side, you are bringing your own power to meet your own needs. You are self-contained and you are capable. It's a nice, beautiful rotation. And take a second here to switch. Other side, opposite leg. If you start to get a little off balance, just slow it down. Lifting up through that hip socket. Really feeling this everywhere. Pressing into the mat with that grounded foot. You are almost there. All right, from here, we are going into the warrior hinge. 8 slow reps each side. One long leg line, from head to heel. Nice and slow and controlled. When you come back down in that lunge, find what feels good here. Pressing up, bear that weight on that front foot. This is a challenging move, but you can do this. Again, finding that spot on the floor does help with holding your balance. Pressing up and lifting and holding. And bring it back down. This is bringing everything into alignment here. And that last few are going to get difficult. Really press up. It's going to feel like 1,000,000 pounds right now. All right, we are coming to standing. We're going to head into the curtsy to side tap. We're doing 10 each side. Pressing through that standing leg, bringing yourself back to the center, and then switch sides. See how far down you can get into that burn. It's definitely going to start feeling a little shaky as you go. Again, those arms and hands can be in front of you. They can be at your side. Make sure that you're pulling that belly button into your spine here on that inhale. It really helps you when you focus on that abdominal breath work, even while standing, to always keep that center in control and activated. This is the moment when things get a little difficult. I've got a little wobble here, you can see. Lost my balance there for a split second, and we are done. Shake it out. All right, from here we're heading into chair pose pulse. You know the drill here. 15 pulses, feet are together, squeezing the glutes, squeezing the thighs together. Keep the weight back. Don't hold your breath here. Your breath is your lifeline, even when the work gets hard. All right, shake it out. From here, we're going to head into the standing chest opener reach. 10 reaches, open that upper body, let the ribs stay stacked and the neck relaxed. We are opening up the space we once kept closed in fear. You are safe here. This should feel so good, especially after that leg workout. Kind of takes your focus off the shaking in your legs. Nice and easy. We're gonna head in. We're gonna do a few arm reaches here, angel wings I like to call them. Get a little arm workout in. This is slow and controlled, lifting and lowering, pulling those abdominals in with your breath. Inhale, pulling the belly button into the spine. Exhale, knitting that rib cage down to really feel the activation of that core. All right, into side lunge, 8 each side. We're pressing through the floor. Ground your toes. I'm doing one side at a time here. You come down into that lunge as far as you can. And if you need to slow that down, you can as well. There are no rules here. You just go with what feels good today. I'll tell you what though, you will feel these tomorrow morning. These side lunges are no joke. Switch sides, coming to the center and then pick a side and go all the way down. Feel the burn, push that booty back. I like to put my hands on my knee there to just really make sure I'm getting a little extra oomph to the push back and kind of keeping that chest up as well so you don't go too far forward. Beauteous. Keep it going, a couple more. All right, you did it. You're going to come to a standing, place your hand on your heart and your tummy. Really focus on that breath. We're going to do 4 slow, beautiful breaths. Let the body settle. You do not have to rush this. You have work to build this alignment. And we're going to take a moment in it. Do what feels good here. Just feel how it feels. Whether you are beginning your day or you are coming to an end. Take one final breath. Feel the support through your legs. Feel the lift in your posture. You didn't just move today, you reinforced your own architecture. You are more capable than you were 20 minutes ago, and you are ready for whatever comes next. Thank you for showing up for yourself. This is Rebuild and Rise. Go be dangerous. Love you, bye.